Hello everyone, welcome to today's video or this week's video. I am Eve, spiritual intuitive guide and coach, bringing you videos to support your soul's journey here on earth and your spiritual wellness. In today's video, I would like to talk to you a little bit more about spiritual rituals. So a few weeks ago, I posted a video talking a little bit about how to start a spiritual practice. In today's video, I want to elaborate a little bit more on creating a spiritual practice or a spiritual ritual, as I like to call it. And I'm going to walk you through, just very quickly, the things that I like to do for my spiritual ritual. And this is to help you create your own that may be similar to it or give you some kind of framework of what one actually looks like. And for many people, it may not end up looking anything at all like what mine looks like. But this is something that has evolved over quite a few years. And the more I learn, the more I incorporate into my practice. And some things sometimes just fade out and other new things take its place. But the whole point for me is to create a resilience and strength and some kind of foundation and grounding to help support me through my everyday. So just as a side note, I don't always do my spiritual ritual. I mean, I try to stay connected with spirit all the time, but sometimes life is just happening too fast. There's too many things happening, and I can't make my ritual. I have another cat that's walking through here. They just love showing up. Do you want to meet this one? This is, oh, she's big, maybe not. Okay, sorry about that. My cat, I have about 4 in here right now. So I guess I am a cat lady officially. So anyway, about my ritual. So it has evolved over time. Some things have faded out, new things have shown up. And like I said, it's not always possible to get it in there. I do have a shortened version of it, or sometimes I might do just parts of it. It just depends on where I am. But for the most part, probably about 90% of the time, I actually sit down and do my entire ritual. What makes it get long and drawn out is when I get too chatty, when I start getting really in depth about all my issues and use my higher power as my therapist. And it's okay to do that, but that's when it really drags out, and so I shouldn't do that. So anyway, I want you to remember that your spiritual ritual is a very personal and unique experience. We are all unique, and our spiritual practices and beliefs are very, very personal. So whatever you choose to do, remember that there is no real wrong. It can evolve, it can get better, you learn more. So it's whatever gives you that empowerment to move through your day. So I'm going to just dive right in and start telling you about what my practice looks like. So I sit right here, right where I'm recording, and I do my spiritual ritual. I'm in my bedroom, and I usually have the lights down. There's some nice music in the background. It's a very ambient environment. I guess that's why my cats like it. I'll light a candle. So I do have a nice essential oil candle that I like to light. You don't have to do that. I also might light some incense, but I do have cats, so I'm trying to utilize less smoky stuff, or more natural incense. So I set the ambience for the space, and the first thing that I do is what is called clear, grounding, and protecting. So I start with the clearing of my mind, my heart, my soul, my physical body, and my energetic body. And so I use you can use different things, but usually I use what is called Palo Santo, and I light the Palo Santo. You can use sage, you can use incense. You don't have to use anything at all. It's really whatever feels right for you. And like I said, I'm trying to move away from the smoke because I do have lots of, animals, birds, and the like. So I take the Palo Santo and I just move it around my body. And I say something like this. So I remove all negativity, stuck, stagnant, and excessive energy from my mind, my heart, my soul, my physical body, and my energetic body from all things past, present, and future, living, dead, human, non-human, from within me and outside of me, clearing the channels, balancing the channels, opening the channels to receive universal love, blessings, etc. So that's what that clearing part is, and what it looks like for me. Let's see, it is really smoky. I love the smell of sage. A lot of people do, so that's something that I do when I'm outside, so you can do it wherever is comfortable for you. Sometimes, if you don't like smoke, anything that smokes, you can use something like the selenite, a selenite wand. This is a small one, and you could just move it around you. And this is just a ritual to help move energy and to clear away, it can just be a psychological thing or emotional or spiritual and energetic thing. So it works on many different levels. So I do use selenite sometimes. And you can get those at your metaphysical shop. I got mine from Pixie's Intent, and I got this one from Indigo Moons here in Houston. So this is a Tibetan singing bowl, and this is another way that you can break up this stuck, stagnant, negative energy. Just move it. You can tap it and just move it around you, or you can create beautiful sounds with it and clear that negative energy. So that's another thing you can do. But like I said, I usually do the sage, but I need to move away from that. So after I do that clearing, I do some grounding, and everybody has their different way of doing grounding. For me, I just recite something, moving my hands down into the earth and imagining myself drawing the power and the strength and the groundedness, the stability and the balance of the earth energy, and moving it up into my being. Then I extend my hands up into and reach up into the universe and draw the energy from the universe, universal wisdom, infinite knowing. And whatever you say, it's whatever resonates for you. You can recite something different every time, or you can repeat the same things every time, or do little variations. So mine's pretty much the same thing, and I'm just drawing the energy from these sources to stabilize me, balance me, empower me, and keep me strong throughout my day. And of course, I give gratitude after each thing that I do. And then I call upon my celestial family, my spiritual family, which includes my soul and my mother, father, universes infinite, Akashic records, ancestors, all past lives, present lives, and future lives, and all the powers that be. And Thelonious, that's my power animal. My power animal, he's over there. Thelonious the jaguar, my power animal. And I invite them and ask them to surround me and protect me from injury, harm, and illness, and negativity from all sources, especially from myself. So these are things that I have evolved over a long period of time. I didn't just all of a sudden do all these things. And yeah, it can be wordy and it can get a lot, but I've been doing it so much, so frequently, that it's just kind of, but I always try to make sure that I'm not just doing it on automatic, that I'm really connected with the experience. So I forgot to mention, just before I start this whole ritual, I do invite my celestial family to be a part of it. So I invite them, I welcome them, and I give them gratitude for being here with me and always. So, and then I go into the clear grounding and protecting. So after I do that, I know it's kind of long. It takes me about 15 minutes on a good day. When I'm just in there, I'm getting to the point, but I am still connected. So it's about 15 minutes. And like I said, if you're really busy, you can always have a shorter version. On days when you have all the time in the world, you can really make it long and elaborate. So after I do that, I give gratitude for the blessings in my life. And I give gratitude for the things that I would really miss if I didn't have it, like toilet paper, indoor plumbing, clean water, air conditioning. I live in Texas and it gets super hot here, so I'm so grateful for my air conditioner. So my garden, my trees, my pet family, my human family, for any great things that have happened. And if nothing great has happened, for the opportunities and blessings in my life, family, just being alive and being healthy, being clear in mind and spirit. So I give my gratitude. And then after I do that, I ask my higher power for forgiveness for something that I may have done, maybe judgment that I may have placed upon someone, or a reaction that was less than ideal. So I do ask for forgiveness, and I say, I'm sorry, thank you, and I love you, after I ask for forgiveness for what I've done. After that, I forgive myself for anything that I have done against myself. So we are our worst enemy, our own worst enemy, our own worst critic. I don't know why that is, but we're so hard on ourselves sometimes. So I give myself forgiveness for not being a perfect person, or not doing everything on my to-do list for my work, or maybe for just failing to love myself more and be kinder to myself. So, I remind myself that I'm only human, I'm imperfect, and it's okay. So it just really helps me to feel good about who I am, and to not be so hard on myself about so much. And so after that is where you say a prayer for someone else, maybe somebody who is ill, or who is having some misfortunes. I send out some prayer, some healing energy, loving thoughts. And then after that, I say a prayer for myself. For, sometimes the stuff is silly. Like today, my prayer was, I'm going bowling tonight. So I bowl on a league, and my goal is to bowl every game over 200. Every single game is 200 or higher. And so, for the fun of it, I just ask for that, and it's fun. But I ask to help, for bigger things, like to please help me respond to life in an intelligent and wise, mature way. Or please help me remain calm and serene and at ease no matter what is happening around me. And sometimes I ask for specific things, like to provide me with resources for my journey, give me strength to continue on this journey and to do His will, things of that nature. And so after that, my lip is chapped. After I complete this whole thing, I will do anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes of a meditation. So that comes after. And that meditation could take the form of, just guided meditation, or just breathing, or even some Qigong movements. There are some meditations that I've learned in Qigong where I'm actually moving my hands as I'm meditating. So it's kind of like moving energy, or bringing some kind of energy into the space. Recently, I've been doing a subliminal message meditation that I created for myself. It's very nice, relaxing music with some wonderful messages that are coming in subliminally. So that is my spiritual practice. So remember, you can do none of it, you can do some of it, you can create an entirely unique experience for yourself. But the whole goal and point of this is to help fuel you, empower you, and give you strength and resilience for this thing that we are experiencing, this life. Sometimes it could be great. Sometimes it could be super hard. And when you do a spiritual ritual, when I do it, I feel a lot stronger than when I don't. I have better days than when I don't. And the longer I do it, and the better the connection that I create with spirit, the better my life seems to be. Maybe it's just my perception, maybe it's really what is happening around me. But it's a very, very supportive and loving experience, whatever your religious or spiritual beliefs are. So thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I hope that it has been very helpful for you. If you would like a session with me, you can contact me at the phone number and email in the description below. You can also visit me at my website, spiritualintuitive.guide, where you can learn more about me and my work, and you can also schedule a session right there on the website. Please leave me a comment below and let me know what you liked about my spiritual ritual, or what you didn't like, or what you do. I'd like to learn more about that. And I also want to remind you all that tomorrow it is my 3-month anniversary, and I am offering a free email intuitive reading for the first 5 people who contact me at the email in the description below. So I hope to hear from you soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, weekend, and life. Talk to you soon. Be well. Bye-bye.